For most Europeans, it was just another quiet weekend. But out in the Atlantic, a high-stakes naval standoff was playing out. Last Sunday, French maritime forces operating alongside the UK intercepted a sanctioned Russian oil tanker named the Tiger, and its Russian captain flatly refused to comply with orders, forcing military teams to take control of the vessel. And yesterday, French President Emmanuel Macron declared it completely unacceptable for ships to bypass international sanctions and fund Russia's ongoing war. But hold on for a second. What actually is the Shadow Fleet, and how does it affect Europeans? Russia's infamous Shadow Fleet is a clandestine armada of tankers that Moscow has deployed to bypass international sanctions on oil sales, most notably the G7 price cap. And the Kremlin has spent billions to buy dilapidated ships of milky ownership that fall short of the premium insurance and as a result evade Western oversight. But insurance is just one of the ways that the Shadow Fleet uses to avoid global tracking. Take a look. These ghost vessels manipulate their registration, switch flags to jump from one jurisdiction to another, transmit falsified GPS data, or turn off their transponders to become invisible at sea. Finally, they rely on the oldest trick in the book, moving their oil cargo between ships to mask its true origin before it ever reaches port. And yes, the EU, through successive packages of sanctions, has blacklisted over 600 of these shadow vessels. But the years-long crackdown has turned into a frustrating game of a whack-a-mole, which simply means that the moment one ship is designated, another emerges from the dark. Which might seem like fun, but for Europeans, this is not just a financial game of cat and mouse. These vessels are in extremely poor condition, making them an environmental ticking clock for a catastrophic oil spill on European shores. Also, a tanker thought to be a part of the fleet has been caught in the Baltic Sea, dragging its anchor to damage critical undersea cables. And historically, global maritime laws were written to protect free trade under the premise of innocent passage. But, as you can see, there is nothing innocent in how Russia uses these rules as a shield to fund its war machine. Since Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, the EU has adopted 20 packages of sanctions against Moscow. But do you think they work and they hurt Russian economy? Let me know what you think and see you tomorrow.